Hello Pisces, it's Lisa, and here is your May 13th to 19th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you, Pisces, is the High Priestess. High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, your gut instincts, and balancing your head and your heart with that. Right? Your head is where the devil lives, and that's where temptation is, and when you're trying to make changes, and fear and doubt and insecurity. So it's kind of skewed in the way that it looks at things. Our heart is the same way based on certain things. So ultimately, you need to listen to what your gut is telling you and where it's telling you to move forward. Trust it, believe it, and move forward listening to it. The challenge that you have, Pisces, is perseverance. So, this card is all about you've come through so much, you've done so much, you could be battle worn and tired. And it's like, you just need to take a deep breath, stop being so hard on yourself, and keep going forward. So with it being a challenge, it's just, and the energy is really interesting this week for a lot of the signs. It is about just, it's hard for you to just keep persevering, right? And, we'll get some clarity on why, but it really just feels like maybe there's some, because you've got the High Priestess, which is you're not listening to your gut. So your gut's telling you to do one thing, your head's telling you to do another, your heart's telling you to do another. So you might just be a little bit like, what am I supposed to be doing? Do I want to do that? So it's hard to keep going, because your head might be going, this isn't going to work out. You suck. And your intuition's like, you know what? You got to keep going. You got to keep persevering because this is going to work out. So it's that kind of feeling. The card of what you need to focus on, Pisces, is about withdrawing. The Four of Swords can be going through an actual healing process. It is about withdrawing and kind of holding up a mirror or kind of thinking about what it is you need to do next, listening to your intuition. Healing and moving forward. Again, if you've come through like a ton and you're really busy or you're really trying to accomplish something, you might need to just take a break and heal and move forward, whether that's mentally or physically. And then what you don't see coming, it almost has this feeling this week about needing to kind of take a break because you've been going and going and going or working really hard at something. And you need to kind of take a step back, take a break, and then get going again. Yeah, and it might be that you're like, oh, you know what, I need to keep going, but you need a break. So this is about listening to your intuition. If your intuition's telling you, I need to take a break or I need to keep going, you just need to listen to it. The Queen of Swords is about communication. I think there's several things going on because they're talking about you need to clearly communicate what you're feeling, what your message is, just being very clear about how you're feeling, what your intuition's telling you, and kind of the more you communicate, the more you can balance it. And then it's also, there's this element that it's kind of like manifesting because this card, the Queen of Swords, is about clearly manifesting with the universe. Be very clear with what you want and you put it out. There's almost this sense of you've manifested some things and now it's like, oh my God, I can't believe that. It's as it's coming to you, it's realizing that it's stuff that you manifested. All you have to do is just keep moving forward. And as you move forward, everything will be successful or will work out the way they're supposed to, but you are moving towards success as long as you go forward. The card of the challenge is this perseverance, where it's just kind of it's a challenge this week for you to persevere. You just need to focus on what you do have, focus on gratitude, being grateful for what's in your life right now and what is kind of coming together and being grateful for what you do. And that will help you kind of keep going. And the Seven of Cups is about reassessing your hopes and dreams. Why do you want to do what you want to do? What is it that you want in your life? A lot of times, especially as we go through things and learn things, our hopes and dreams change. What we wanted even 6 months ago is different than what we want now. So it's reassessing them and kind of going, you know what? Yeah, I do want that. And then you bring it down and you start making it happen. The Four of Swords, all about going through a healing process. And it's interesting because I think for some of you it's healing, like physically healing and mentally healing. And then I think others it's just kind of going within to kind of listen to your intuition, going within to kind of figure out what your hopes and dreams are, reflecting and looking at what it is you want and at yourself. And then when you do that and you move forward, you're moving towards a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, which is happiness, success, and fulfillment. And you realize you're not trapped in a certain way of being. It's only an illusion because of fear, doubt, insecurity, other things. You can move forward. You can persevere. You can achieve what it is you want to achieve. But it's almost like you need to reflect or go within in order to notice that or realize that and then come out and go forward. And then what you don't see coming is just putting your head down and working hard. So you are going to persevere. You are going to do it. You might have to gather some information, some new ways of doing things, a better way of doing things. And that leads you to success. All your hard work is going to pay off. You have to be open to celebrating life, celebrating each moment in life, being grateful, but also be open to expanding your life, expanding the people around you, open to opportunities and new ways of doing things. And then you come out of this old way of doing things and you start this whole new way. It's a whole new ball game, a whole new way of doing things. You're getting to the place where the universe is celebrating because you are achieving what it is you want to achieve. But it's kind of like changing some things up, going within to kind of figure that out, and then opening up to expanding, and everything moves forward. It just kind of feels like a different way of doing something. It's like the universe is trying to tell you, your gut's trying to tell you, you need to go within to hear it, and then you can keep going forward. So very interesting. Anyways, sending you tons of good vibes, and I'll talk to you soon.
Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself.